I'd like to thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of the We Want More podcast. I'm your host, Anthony Moore.
I am Asante Mars.
We got Pepsi. He's in between us. He's chilling. We on episode 96. Please be sure to subscribe on whatever platform you listen to this on, whether that be on Apple or Spotify. Stop right now, scroll down, give us 5 stars, leave a review. If you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe to that. What else? I guess that's about it. Shit, I've been seeing the comments. I do appreciate the reviews in the comments just because it lets me know where people are listening to. Like, as far as, my mom, she always calls me right after she listens to the episode when she at work.
Yeah, and I love that. Like, I love that she's just, like, able to just listen to it. Like, this is my son, but also this is, like, him trying to do something.
Yeah. So she definitely calls. But then, just people listening to other cities letting us know just how diverse and of a community this is. Like, there's one woman, Diane. She said she was a 57-year-old white lady. I'm not sure where she's based at, but she said she tunes in every week and like she laughs and learns from us. JB in Denver, he said he was never really into podcasts until he came across us on Instagram and then start tuning in. So that's dope. Actually getting to be somebody's
popping somebody's cherry.
Yeah. Getting to be his introduction into. That's why I like performing at colleges, because I get to introduce these. I hope I'm giving a right representation. So I feel like I get to give the introduction or of what I will want these platforms to be. And then Los, he's a mail carrier from Long Island. I think he said it's, when you refer to Long Island, it's on Long Island, not in Long
Island.
Yeah. But he said, we just help him get through his route. So definitely appreciate you tuning in with us. What is it? Rain, sleet, or snow?
I think that's
the
it.
mail carrier mantra.
Yeah.
Yeah, but definitely appreciate y'all listening all over.
Thank you.
What else is happening this week? What's the holiday that's happening this week? We forgot to mention Indigenous Day.
Indigenous Peoples Day was last week. Well, I ain't had a day off, so I ain't forget, but I was like, I ain't had a day off. That's how I remember holidays.
But what's this new one? What is this?
Well, it's not new. What is coming up?
What is it? Diwali?
Diwali?
Who that's for?
That's for Indians.
Indians or
like Sikhs and maybe Hindus. I know it's some Indian shit though. But all right, last week was Indians, but this week is like Indians.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
That's how you remember it if you're my level of smart.
Well, happy holidays to the all the Indians out there. I'll be in the gym, you know what I'm saying, using the 5-pound dumbbells to honor y'all.
What the fuck, man? What? How the fuck did you just unlock a memory that I didn't know existed of me watching an Indian nigga lift 5 pounds?
These niggas be in the gym bullshitting, just in there, just doing nothing but it up.
See, this is partially why I don't be bringing up Indian holidays, because you can't be serious when it comes to that shit.
But
and I think I would like to apologize to all the Indians out there for all the times that I've smelled you without your consent.
Oh my God, we gonna get chased down by a group of niggas with flip flops on.
They got pinpoint accuracy with them flip flops too, so they might just throw it at you. But let's get back to D'Angelo, cause
So this past week, man, we lost the legend. D'Angelo passed away at the age of 51 after a battle with pancreatic cancer. And that cancer, a lot of people are saying that this is why we need to get tested and do screenings and checkups. But that type of cancer, pancreatic cancer, is I think it's so rare that it's not something somebody like normally checks for.
Wow.
Like a colon cancer or breast cancer, things like that. Yeah. I think pancreatic cancer, they really only check for if you have a history, if you have like a family history of it. So yeah, he passed away after a battle with that. So definitely want to send prayers and condolences to you know, just family, friends, especially like, you know, his son. I mean, he had other children too. He had I believe he had a daughter, or maybe he had two daughters. I'm not sure, but I know he did share a son with Angie Stone that also passed away earlier this year.
Oh damn.
Yeah. So
damn.
yeah. So
Yeah, that sucks.
yeah, and you know, D'Angelo, listening to him, right, is like when you listen to his music, like, you know, just going back like over the past week, like just listening to his stuff and watching interviews and things like that, just reflecting on his life, he really was like the link between generations, as far as, you know, being influenced by like a Jimi Hendrix or Prince, Otis Redding, all of these guys from like earlier generations, and starting his wave. Like, you know, he's known as like the forefather of neo soul.
I didn't know that, but his music is like timeless. And I don't know, a lot of people say that.
Mm-hmm.
Like they'll say this Janet Jackson song is timeless. I'm like, this sounds like a fucking 80s song.
Yeah.
But like all of his shit could come out 10 years from now. We'd be like, God damn.
I mean, because, you know, the thing with his music, a lot of people are doing their own rendition or version of D'Angelo. Even if they don't do it knowing so, all your favorites are out here copying D'Angelo. That's how we get To Pimp a Butterfly, or
Yeah.
or even a Childish Gambino making Redbone. You know, Thundercat. It's Anderson .Paak. It's so many artists today that, you know, he inspired as far as with his music, right?
Yeah, that's a good point.
He didn't, you know, he particularly didn't even like the whole neo soul title. His whole thing was, I just want to make black music. So, you know, listen to this, and it just like seeing certain things and like just and looking at him outside of who he is as an artist. Like, you know, last week we just talked about Red Dead Redemption, right? And I never really peeped this. He actually was on the Red Dead Redemption 2 soundtrack. And I guess like
instrumentally?
Like he had a song, and it's his song, it plays at a certain part in the game, like after a certain mission. But so basically after the first Red Dead Redemption came out, he just loved the game so much, he used to just show up to the Rockstar office. Like Rockstar Games, he used to just show up to the office just to play it. Damn. And like fuck with the game so much that, like, you know, he just made them a song just for the soundtrack.
Damn, it sounds so good to be famous and like rich. You could just pull up,
right?
Like you could just pull up to McDonald's headquarters and be like, yo, I think y'all should put some fish on a burger,
right?
And just pull up and get a filet Big Mac just for fun.
Good.
You can pull up to Fleshlight headquarters and like, yo, y'all should make. Is this girl I've been seeing and she ain't been texting me back, but I got the mold. So if y'all could hook me up.
Yeah. So you know, and also like as far as like his sound, as far as like, you know, just like what he was doing vocally, I hear it on a lot of songs, like The Love Below, Idlewild. Like, you know, when you hear Andre 3000 hop in his singing bag, like it reminds me of certain songs on like a Brown Sugar or Voodoo.
Yeah, no, that is a good point. Like his type of music was something like. It still is something to like aspire to, where you making music, and you might get a little tired of what you're doing, or like feel like you in the elevator or some shit. Like even like, you know, Mac Miller's later work,
right?
Like all this shit traces back to that, to where, you know, we might not see it because, you know, once everybody starts pulling from the reference, and then people start pulling them from the reference of the reference to the reference of the reference, like it starts to get muddied a little bit,
right? But
like this shit all it does trace back to this movement.
Right. Yeah, because I'm sure like even if I might not have grew up on like a certain era of comedians, I know it's the vets, certain people that might be able to pick apart and say like, I'm doing my version of like what Richard Pryor did. Like that.
Word, like if say I'm stealing from not stealing, but like say like we're younger comics,
right?
I'm like, yo, my favorite comic is Mike Epps, so I'm doing all type of Mike Epps jokes or whatever. Or my favorite comic is Eddie Murphy, so like I'll do Eddie Murphy type shit. In the beginning, that's just how you do. We would by proxy be doing Richard Pryor shit.
Right.
Just because that's where these niggas got their style from.
Mm-hmm.
And then Richard kind of got his style from, like, you know, He Who Shall Not Be Named.
Right.
At one point. So, yeah, that is a good point about how, like, fucking the sphere of influence that this guy had is just goes so deep.
Yeah. Because it was just, you know, and even like this shit. My introduction to D'Angelo, I was a kid. Like the first time, like I saw the Untitled video. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, now I didn't know it. I might have saw it on like Rap City or the center on. I think that was the show that used to come on before Rap City on BT. I might have saw it on one of those, and like, of course, like I didn't know who this guy was and shit, but I was just watching. I was like, I'm 6 years old. Like, damn, I need to get in the gym. Like, yo, I don't know who this nigga is, but I need to get a V cut.
That's why niggas was fucking with 50 Cent. I'm not saying I'm saying like when we saw 50 Cent with his shirt off with the backpack on and shit.
No, but honestly,
niggas was low key like, yo, I'm trying
but honestly,
get like that.
I think that's what 50 was inspired by.
What, D'Angelo?
Yeah.
I mean, it could be. It definitely made it popular to look like that.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know exactly, but I'm sure he was one of the like the R&B body type wasn't always like that.
Yeah,
like you could just have some chest hair and you was good. It didn't matter.
Nigga, you ain't even had to have that. Like at one point, like shit. At one point, nigga, they was losing their minds over Luther, and this nigga wasn't even into them.
But Luther does make chest hair music though.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
No, but
chest hair music is kind of gone.
Yeah,
but I would consider this his rendition of pushing chest hair music forward.
Right.
Because he lost the chest hair. You can kind of hear the chest hair being shaved off in his music, but like there is still the chest hair music energy when you listen to it.
Yeah, so you know, with his like we even like outside of his influence with the vocals, right? What he was doing, singing and making songs where, you know, that would be reflected like a Thundercat or a Childish Gambino, like I was saying. Even also like with the beats, it was a period in time where, you know, rappers started to take what he was doing, like his snares. The snares on the song Chicken Grease, it was actually used. This just blew my mind that I just found out. It was actually used in songs like Right There. So nigga, we got D'Angelo influencing Chingy. But I want to play this video for right here where, you know, D'Angelo, you know, he was just talking about himself, like being able to separate who he is as a person as opposed to, like, you know, who he is as an artist.
On that stage, you're getting so high. On that stage, you're getting so high. It's such a high. And then you leave the stage, you go back, and it's just you. Again, it's just you. It is a thin line between separating this guy right here, who's Michael. I'm Michael. But, you know, when I'm on the stage, I'm D'Angelo. To actually leave him there on the stage is kind of hard. You know, I think a lot of times I'm too real. I'm too real for that shit. So I have to leave him there. Because if I bring him in here, then this gets murky and cloudy. And then you start to fucking go, well, you know, I don't know.
And that right there, like, I really respect that because he never got caught up in his own hype. He never got caught up in his own hype and you know, that it is easy to lose, like, your grounding when you have a bunch of people telling you how great you are.
Yeah, and that's how and niggas' music ended up turning into shit.
Not even just music, how their lives turn into shit.
That too, yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, that was it's cool to see like somebody that high up and somebody that great at what they do, still trying to remain, grounded and have a sense of humility.
Yeah,
and it's kind of, and it's a missing thing.
Yeah, it's weird to think that just because you make music doesn't mean you got to be a dickhead.
Yeah,
like it's weird to think that that's not like common.
Yeah, because it made me think of this other thing this past week with Mario.
Okay.
So Mario, he was performing at this festival.
It was like an AI crowd. That's only 12 people. He needed AI to make 12 people.
So here goes, and this is the thing, and I guess, like you said, D'Angelo, real name Michael, I believe Michael Eugene Archer, whereas like Mario, singer Mario, real name and the artist name, we could see how that could become murky. Yeah. Whereas like this is you 24/7. So this is him right here. This nigga is a psychopath. Do that. Hey yo, get the fuck out of here, dickhead. Now, who wanna braid my hair? Like, what kind of shit is that? Yeah. I'll smack the shit out you. Now you should let me love you. And
that's how singers used to be back in the like 70s though. They was out there like stabbing people. Like stabbing people and slapping women. But then they like crying on stage. Crying about a girl they lost. I was like, I can see why you lost her, nigga. You stabbing people and fucking slapping her.
You had a fucking ice pick. You already wearing, in the 70s, it's like these niggas was already wearing blouses. Yeah. And then you gonna pull out a switchblade. Yeah. But,
yeah, no, honestly, like they gotta keep these reflective shiny shirts away from the old heads because that shit turn them up too much. I don't know what it is about that fucking shiny ass shirt shit. But as soon as they get that fucking the shirt that reflects off like phone camera lights, something it just gets to the head. You get the shiny shirt, you get the fucking Beijing, and the fucking the hairline spray paint.
Yeah. And you know with Mario doing that, right? That's a perfect example where you kind of wonder, like, or, sometimes why somebody is at a certain point in their career and you wonder why they might not go higher at a certain point. Just because in entertainment, talent is one thing.
Yeah.
But people also have to, like being around you, you have to. There's no might. You have to be pleasant to work with. People will put up with you. People will put up with you if, like, you could have a bad attitude, but you're generating a lot of money. But at a certain point, it does get to a certain point where it's like, all right, this is too much and nobody wants to deal with you.
Yeah.
And, your attitude might make certain places, your attitude might open or close certain doors for you. And that's a good example right there where it's like, nigga, you're performing at the Fresno, I think it was like the Fresno State Fair.
Damn. This nigga followed wine tasting. He got an attitude. And I don't even like that. I don't even want to have to talk shit about this because he is a legend. Like, I still like.
Yeah, fuck with Mario.
That nigga made the Dirty Mac soundtrack. Yeah. He's legend status. If you a hater, if you low key kind of a bitch ass nigga, Let Me Love You is for you. Yeah. If you ever been trying to steal somebody away from their boyfriend, you know that song by heart. Yeah, so we as the fans, we deserve like good artists like that are like decent people.
Right.
And I think maybe how like the music industry sucks, so you might fuck around, think everybody loves you, but you're getting fucked in these contracts. So you see all these people like smiling at you, but it's like, oh, they don't really care about me. I'm not making the money I'm supposed to. I can see how that could get frustrating. You're not getting the respect you deserve. But I mean, nigga, that shit, the way you control your emotions is what makes you a fucking person.
Yeah.
So it's always musicians that do this type of shit.
Yeah, I mean, and I guess I see it in comedy too, where it's like, where it's never the super successful people.
Yeah.
That act like that. It's always the people that feel like they should be in a different place.
Yeah. Bitterness. Bitter.
And and I guess entertainment will bring that out of you. It will make you kind of jaded, or bring out those angry emotions at some point.
Yeah, I get it though. Like you trying to fucking create and build up something, and people just you know people like the music you make, but you might not feel like they like you, or you know how people make one hit song and it's like not representative of who they want to be seen as, but it's just something that got them on.
I just imagine trying to do that like when I'm on stage.
What?
Like I'm about to get to the punchline and I just curse a nigga out.
That's funny as fuck. I'm gonna start trying that out. Just pick out an audience member to berate every show, just to see how it goes.
Yeah.
Why not?
So you know I used to work with kids. Hey yo, you over there? Shut the fuck up, all right?
Yeah, you and your fucking fat ass wife. Spit on him, pussy. Shut the fuck up. I wasn't even talking. I don't give a fuck. You talking now. Shut the fuck up before I smack the shit out you, bitch.
Yeah, so any couples in here?
Yeah, shit is crazy outside right now, man. Y'all seen Trump? Y'all see what Trump on? Man, people are just not nice anymore.
The other thing I wanted to touch on, like, you know, where artists showing love to D'Angelo, it was this thing this past week where, like, now Tyler, the Creator, is catching backlash. There's just, like, kind of snowballed where Tyler, the Creator, was showing love to D'Angelo. And, you know, his fans, which, like, you know, his audience is really diverse, but he has a large, you know, he did cultivate, like, a large white edgelord following.
Yeah, he has like a very cultish fan base.
And, like, just that, you know, he has new fans like me. Like, I became a fan, like, recently. I didn't like Tyler, like, when he first came out.
Yeah. Like somebody, a neo soul enjoyer would not have fucked with him.
Like I didn't like Tyler when he first came out. It was more so because the stuff he was on and what he was talking about. I was just like, if I'm gonna get into that, I could just listen to Eminem. Like I already, like growing up, listening to rap in the early 2000s, it was like I already had Eminem to give me that feeling.
Well, see, you know what? That's a great point. Yeah. Because I didn't. By the time I was like old enough to like find my own music, Eminem was like whack to me.
Yo, that makes perfect sense because my age range, for me, when I was like 7 or 8, I had the Slim Shady LP, Marshall Mathers LP. When you was getting into rap, you had Encore, or like, or you had Relapse.
He already had put out so much garbage, and that was all that was getting played on like MTV and the radio. Yeah. So like I had fucking like the Rihanna song. Like, that was my idea. Eminem is just like some weird corporate like terrible music. Right. So that's people really do remember Eminem fondly, and I just do not.
Yeah.
So yeah, Tyler, like, and he was black, so he was just like, he could get away with saying more shit. Like he was like Eminem that could say the N-word basically.
Yeah. So, you know, Tyler, and that was always kind of my thing. Like even like, you know, when he made that as he started to make the shift to what he's doing now, I remember like when he first got into it with I think when he won an award over Khaled or like outsold Khaled, and he was just on this whole wave of like, yeah, niggas said I was weird and I didn't deserve this. It's like, come on, bro, you
was weird and did not deserve it. Like what? No, I remember that.
Yeah, it's like, come on, bro, don't act like we just making this up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So he was showing love to D'Angelo and his fans. You know, certain group of fans really wasn't trying to hear that shit. They like, nigga, put out the Sticky video, or like when you dropping something else, when you dropping some more videos off the new album, stuff like that. So then somebody had tweeted just about like, you know, his fans not appreciating the black artist that he wants to represent, and I mean, or show reverence to, and they put out a screenshot of like, you know, Twitter hides your like now. Twitter hides your likes, but they put out a screenshot of their mention showing that Tyler liked that tweet, and then that's what made people dig into like Tyler's.
What liked what tweet?
Let me see. Let me see if I could actually find the exact tweet. The exact tweet was they said Tyler's fan base hates black music despite Tyler himself having a very deep love and appreciation for it. He has Charlie Wilson, Erykah Badu, DJ Drama collaborations, and they still refuse to engage with black art on any meaningful level. Right, and he liked that.
That's absolutely true. I don't think white fans appreciate like the the fucking the actual essence of the music they consume, like on average. I know some people that can.
I mean,
but
I get what you're saying, but I think it's like I think it's a good amount of white fans that do, but it's like the
ones that buy tickets are
the ones from his earlier stages. Mm-hmm. I could see why they wouldn't. It's like you made them feel cool. He made them feel cool to wear his merch with blackface on it.
Yeah, or like fucking
cause like
essay jokes and shit.
Right, or even I guess like because I wasn't really tapped into them, I always heard the stories of like, I think Earl is younger than him, I believe, right? So Earl parents didn't want him rapping with Tyler and them for a little bit, right?
So apparently that was the story, but I think it was different. I think he was just fucking up on his own. No, but I think he was just like, on some like just dumb teenager shit and needed to go to like boarding school.
But I think I feel like his mom is like a attorney, and his dad is also like a activist, like an African American activist.
Yeah, his dad. I think his dad was like African. I think he's like a poet.
Yeah, so it's like, nigga, if I'm trying to like, I'm trying to remain rooted in my culture. It's like, nigga, you're not about to hang with this nigga that's doing whiteface fucking white boys.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, that at that time, that kind of was like what kids were doing. That was just rebellious at the time because we just got internet.
I wasn't fucking white boys.
Oh yeah. Well,
No.
Not boys. But it was rebellious to be like fucking. It was like basically just anything that people said. You say the opposite.
No, that was and I will say I was on Twitter at that point, and that was the thing on Twitter. It was
trying to be fucked up.
It was to say the most mean thing, or like just to be contrarian for no reason.
Yeah.
So it turns into this conversation: is Tyler? Did he mature, or is it a rebrand? You know what I mean? Like,
I'm pretty sure it's both. I think he has an image consultant that maybe if it's not an official title, everybody kind of has like image consultants in some way. So I think at some point the conversation was steered to like, you're very talented, let's cut out all this other shit. And I think it was an internal thing. Like he always was trying to. He was like play fucking piano and shit. Like he actually is an instrumental. Yeah, he actually like can play instruments, and he's an artist. So all the shit that got him attention, I'm sure got old, and he's like, I want to actually fucking go deeper.
Yeah.
Pause. So that makes sense that he fucking I don't know. People should be allowed to just grow.
Yeah, we should.
But the white kids that got money to fucking buy tickets, they're kind of just not going to be the best people because it's like a dickhead white kid with his dad's credit card. That's who's fucking filling up these. Every black artist, maybe except for fucking Young Boy, maybe Lil Baby, Lil Durk. But like a lot of these fucking black artists, their shows are white as fuck, and it's like actually annoying trying to sit there and like engage with the music in a way like of appreciation. And it's like drunk white boys just yelling whenever like the radio single comes on.
No, and that's why I remember I used to always have this conversation with Max, right? Max will always say, like, which I appreciate, and I get where Max was coming from, but it was always why I was hesitant to do this. Max will always say, yo, do a podcast run, right? Like, just getting on the other comics podcast that I know. Because even, like, Shane offered to do this before. And
we gonna release this with the name drops.
Yeah.
Okay. But no, I didn't know if we were going to get into like a deep conversation.
No.
Release. No. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just didn't know if this was off the record or not.
No. But even like earlier, when like mentioning that, like I remember when I first told Shane I was going to do a podcast, he always said like, yo, if you need me to do an episode, let me know. And I've just always been hesitant about like doing that, or even just doing a podcast run on other comics podcasts, just because it's like I'm careful about the audience that we're cultivating.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Because I never would want to have that happen. Where I mean, and it has happened. We've seen it happen already. As far as where you have people that like my art, but then also when I say some beliefs or about some stuff that either affects me or my people or just certain communities, it's like I don't want to hear that shit from you.
Yeah, like people be like, yo, y'all funny, but stop all that gay shit. I'm like, we're not doing nothing gay. We just saying don't beat him up and kill him. That's all we ever said.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a good point because I see this happening with a lot of black comics nowadays where, we all hang together. Like this shit is supposed to be open. It's supposed to be multicultural. We supposed to be hanging with the white people and they hanging with us and we do all this shit. But they got different fan bases. So when we link up with them, we all joking and shit. It seems like, everything's cool. We can say whatever the fuck we want, unfiltered. But like niggas is still who we are at the end of the day. Like we still believe some shit that everybody is not going to be cool with. And people get mad. So I don't mind bringing in people that disagree in the beginning, but you're not going to just be like, yo, stop talking about this. Say something else or what? You're not going to tell us what to do, and you're not going to dismiss shit that you ain't researched yourself. But yeah, shout out to the names you mentioned, just because they still are the homies.
Yeah, no, definitely. I just I just saw Max.
Yeah. It was his birthday. I gave him a kiss on the belly. Big old belly kiss.
We touched on the AI situation, and there's been some updates.
Yeah.
So, OpenAI, and they've actually came to a agreement with Martin Luther King's estate that it's wrong to use any depiction of him in any form of AI just because it was
Sora.
Yeah. So I'm gonna show you some of these videos, and I actually, it is fucked up, but I did enjoy this.
Iced out MLK. Yeah.
I'm gonna play all of these.
I had a dream to be dripping off VVS diamonds. Now I'm flexing on Malcolm and I'm shining. 500K on the wrist, 60K in my mouth. I brush with Windex, gang.
I'm trying to see what that thing looked like from the back. We're playing with a player.
Yo, and the funny thing is, knowing everything about this nigga, that might be a direct quote. There's no way to prove he never said that.
Kidding me! Martin Luther King Jr. just walked back into a wrestling ring. Wait, the roof's about to fall. 8 years away.
You want to know the truth? I ain't got no dreams no more. I am the dream.
Did he just say that?
The crowd is turning on him.
This is unbelievable.
The crowd's turning
I have
on
a dream
What the fuck,
that one
yo?
day they're going to free all
How did
my
they
homies
make
out that jail cell on phoning.
I had a dream that we are not judged by the color of our skin, but by the clarity of our diamond. And
I get it now. This is bad.
We made it, fam.
You still need to pay for those.
I have a dream that one day these will be free of charge.
Yeah, this is
Today
starts
is
to
that
get
day.
bad, dude. It really gets bad.
Yeah, the sky ain't here full of stars, but I keep the dream on my neck. You see it? Ice heavy, heart steady. Got the vision in the paper, both in hand. People thought freedom was free. Nah, we pay for it, we grind for it, we shine for it.
Or you still have to pay for the slushy.
My sister, I have a dream that one day this slushy will be free for all who thirst.
Sir, hey, sir, this isn't about dreams. It's about pay.
Yo,
That shit is fucked up.
it's crazy how good they look and like how it's fucking. If you're stupid, you wouldn't even be able to tell if this is fake. That's fucking scary, yo.
It's scary, and they banned the use of just his estate. But it's like, what about everybody else? What about everybody else's rights?
Yeah, and that's why I be saying like to not use this shit so much and to like actually fucking think about what this is, because it's not like technology can be evil. Clothes not evil. Clothes are not evil, but this shit was probably made by a Indian or Bangladeshi chick that just got smacked beside the head for working too slow. Like that's really the reality of the shit we live in. So. You buy it from Amazon. Somebody was pissing in a bottle to package up your shit.
No, because it's like OpenAI. They said OpenAI believes public figures and their families should ultimately have control over how their likeness is used. But you know that's unfair to everybody else.
What the fuck defines a public figure? Like we gotta have a fucking blue check,
right?
Like what is a public figure? So you can use my face
to do all types of shit.
Yes, you can make smut with my face.
And it says
you can make me spit in somebody's butt on camera. You think that's okay, America? Y'all want me spitting in people's butts?
This is authorized representative or state owners can request that their likeness not be used in server cameos. But it's like, nigga, like shit. Am I a public figure? Like, are we? Technically, we public figures.
We're figures.
Yeah.
We not highly public. We not renowned figures. But we are figures of a public nature. We do a public thing.
It's just like
many of us are now.
Right. It's just like if somebody was to be promoting a comedy show with us on the flyer, knowing damn well we're not going to be there.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and everybody's got a fucking media presence. So even if, like, everybody got a cousin that's popping on TikTok, don't even know why. Now, they not like a public figure, technically, I guess. Like, we're not public figures.
Yeah.
But that still is somebody, like if I'm like a bad chick and I just got some like get ready with me videos or some shit and like I just make like I get dressed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we saw it last week. We talked about it, like the girl that just posted a fit pic and then people were making freakazoid shit with her and all that. So yeah, what the fuck denotes a public figure? It looks like they're trying to draw a line instead of just being like, oh, this was a mistake. We should have never let everybody just have this shit.
Right.
But we're not gonna get that because this is gonna be used for to surveil us. So we're never getting rid of this shit. They're gonna be able to. If you walk outside, there's gonna be like 6 cameras that pick you up as soon as you walk out the door. From Ring cameras, fucking the like building surveillance cameras like CCTV, and they're gonna be able to trace it back to their fucking database of faces and be like, this is Anthony Moore, 5'1", 122 pounds. That's what they're gonna do to us. And it's not true, but that's what they're going to say about you. I wish they wouldn't say that about you, though. And I wish they wouldn't want me spitting in people's butts. But that's just the world we live in now.
I want to talk about this situation in Texas where
Texas.
It was basically a teacher had a situation where one of her items went missing. So she had like a Hello Kitty Funko Pop.
See, that's her fault for having that in the first place.
Yeah, and but not even just that. She had, like you see in the classroom, she had Hello. Look at her neck. She got on the Hello Kitty shirt, Hello Kitty keychain, Hello Kitty on the walls. This is the problem when we have
big ass kids as teachers.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So. No, man, this shit. I'm really sick of these teachers. I'm sick of these new age teachers, man. So this teacher. One of her items was stolen. She was given this item from one of her like previous students, and it was sitting on her desk, and it went missing. So she told the class, just return the item, no questions asked. And this is also a class of this is high school, so I believe it was high school seniors. So she told the students, just return this, no questions asked. And it won't be any problem. So the item wasn't returned. So she said she was faced with no choice but to file a police report. And I want to play this video from her.
All right. Let's address some things. Whew. All right. I want to address what are the consequences going to be when I find the person that stole my Hello Kitty collectible. It has been brought to my attention here on TikTok that collectible was worth quite a bit of money, over $100. Again, the backstory of the Hello Kitty Funko Pop.
This also might be why we need to pay our teachers more.
Worth about a lot of money. I thought she was going to say a lot of money. Over $100.
Over $100. So you know what? I'm going to fuck up my kids' lives.
Yeah, they don't even get her hair done. The fuck is $100 gonna do? She gonna get 2 nails done. She gonna get her thumbs done with $100 fucking.
And You know, the students, they didn't return them, and I believe the students wrote her letters of like what actually happened. And this she won like a whole TikTok series about this
So
shit.
like dry snitching, or like that's snitching.
But I'm gonna play this video from her.
All right, you guys, let's get into some of the letters that my students wrote in regards to them stealing my Hello Kitty. Some of you said I should have punished the whole class and making them write. Well, I got a lot of good feedback and a lot of tea having my students write. So it's really not a punishment.
That's also another problem for me. Why the fuck is the teacher talk about clocking tea? This is like, we are dealing with, these are your students. I would be mad as shit if, like, you know, in the future, you know, I have kids one day, and it's a reason why, yo, this shit really does piss me off. It's a reason why we never see, like, you know, the teachers of, like, famous kids. I mean, yeah, the teachers that teach, like, famous kids. We would never see, like, LeBron kids. LeBron kids are, like, you know, any celebrity children on the internet.
Yeah.
For these reasons. Because it's like, nigga, my children are in school to learn. They're not supposed to be part of your content.
Yeah. This ain't your journey to fame.
Right. And
but clocking tea actually is like that's a way to get through to the kids. Like we talking about grapes of wrath, right? He's like, I don't get it. Why did the dude get shot in this part of the book? Well, because you remember earlier when what's the name clock the other girl T, and it led up to this, and they're like, oh, okay, oh, period, all right, I get it. You see, like that would work.
And you know the
Huckleberry Finn.
And the teacher, you know, she tried to make the point that it wasn't about getting revenge. It was about, you know, upholding like respecting the integrity of the classroom, stuff like that. But it's like, nigga, whatever happened to just taking away like field trips or prom, or like walking at graduation?
I'm on her side though, because it probably pains you to be like the villain for that. You feel me? Because you gotta take away. You gotta think about this. Depending, I don't know where she teach at, but prom and graduation is all a lot of these niggas got. And you know, I know people that dropped out and shit. They didn't even get to that point. So trying to take away like people's last hurrah before they gotta go fucking work a job that they might not want to work. It definitely seems like a dilemma as a teacher. Like you don't want to be a dick.
I would prefer that over to like, I'm gonna put something on your record. Just because, like, I remember, I'll never forget this.
There's people that went to prom on house arrest, so different strokes for different folks.
I remember I was working at this school. I was working at this school in Harlem, right? Now every morning I used to make tea. I used to take tea to work with me, and I had this nice thermos. Spent about like $20 at like for this, and I went downstairs for something, and I came back, and one of the kids had knocked my thermos on the ground and like broke the lid.
No.
And when I came,
on purpose?
No. It was by accident. Yeah. It was from the kids just playing around, not paying attention, and like just knocked it off the dust and broke like the lid. So I was still able. So basically, I wasn't able to drink with the cap on. I had to unscrew it, and this shit really had me mad. And this little girl was like, "Yo, what's the big deal? It's just a cup." And I'm like, "Bitch, I gotta work an hour and a half to be able to afford this cup."
Yeah, when you start thinking about your fucking money and time, that shit really put it into perspective. Kids don't understand that.
Yeah, but at the same time,
$100 is probably like 5 hours of her time. Maybe no 5. Maybe that shit probably like 10 hours.
That shit probably the school day.
Yeah, the whole day.
Yeah, but still, at no point I never thought of like, man, I hope this bitch go to jail.
I get that. Yeah, there's definitely other ways to go about it. I don't know exactly why she was like, I'm gonna call the cops. I'm thinking maybe she was like, well, if I threaten them with that, they gonna give it back.
Or my thing is, if you are gonna go the cop route, I have no problem with that. But don't also do that and turn it into like you trying to make it into this drawn out exciting story for people.
Yeah.
Like we at home. If you go and file a police report and you feel like that's the best way to handle it, go about it that way. But also don't try to like drag us along with cliffhangers in your content.
Facts. Like she really could have just had the student choked and body slammed by the cops in the school,
right?
And then no record, just body slam this kid because he is black at the end of the day.
Like, come
and
on,
I know you guys like doing that.
Yeah, like,
and then go about your day.
Like, yo, you don't got no nephews that just want to fuck somebody up.
That's also a great point. You thought about this a lot. Yeah. There definitely is a lot of ways to fuck up a kid, but not fuck up their life. Yeah, steal his bike. Do something like fucking. Yeah, send in some. I always hated when a kid would do something stupid, maybe out of anger or like desperation. Kids be broke, get in trouble, they get kicked out of school. It's like fuck. I remember kids used to get in trouble for selling candy. Did that ever happen in your school?
None. I mean,
what high school did you go to?
I went to West Catholic. I went to Catholic school my whole life. So the thing was crazy.
Y'all couldn't even do nothing. Was at Catholic school,
bro? When my freshman year of high school, it was like maybe 300 of us, like close to like two, but in between 270 to 300 students. By the time we graduated, it was barely like 100 of us because so many people got kicked out for infractions. Like you would get infractions for, of course, like lateness, lateness or absence. But then also if you didn't have your ID around your neck, if you were out of uniform, and out of uniform might be not having your sweater on top of your button up. Yeah. Like you had to be in full uniform or not having the school shoes. Did you have to we had to wear? At first we were allowed to wear sneakers, but then it got to the point where niggas was going too far, where they made us wear Eastlands, like dress shoes.
Yeah, I didn't have to do all that.
So it was so you had kids getting kicked out, losing out on this education because of minor stuff.
Yeah,
not taking into account what might be going on at home.
Yeah, like uniform shit is always funny to me because it's like, who the fuck got money to be buying shit all the time? Like,
right?
Say you fuck up your shoes, your pants, or whatever, your shirt, your uniform shit, and all you got is some cheap shit to replace it. So you can't go about that route. You can't just fucking get through the week, like. And it's like just because it's a Catholic school, that shit don't make sense to me. That's not in the fucking Bible.
Right.
Thou shalt not fucking
wear
some Timberlands. Yeah, thou shalt not wear Dickies.
Right. Yeah. Right.
They used to stone niggas in the Bible for wearing Dickies. No sucking dick for money. No Dickies. No hosey and jeans.
Right, like that. And then also they made us, as far as you were saying, like getting in trouble for selling candy. Catholic schools, they actually made us sell candy. Like they would give us a box of candy to sell, and it would be like the worst.
It made you.
It would be the worst. Like they'll give you a box of like 50 bars of candy, and then whatever you didn't sell, they would add on to your tuition. So it's like you a kid, right? So naturally, you take home this box. It's like a suitcase.
This was in America?
Yeah, this was like
yeah, this sounds like fucking Russia.
You go home with like a suitcase. Like how White Castle, they give you like a little box of the sliders.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. But in there, you'll have like the good candy might be like Skittles or Twizzlers. And then like, bars of chocolate. But it's like, nigga, I'm gonna eat. Of course I'm gonna eat a few of these. So it's like you eat a few, but then whatever you don't pay, whatever you can't hustle on your block, then you add your own money to it, and then like you gotta get at the school too.
That's hypocritical as fuck. Because like, how you gonna tempt kids? Like, part of like Catholicism is like temptation and like the pleasures of the flesh. So how you gonna tempt kids with candy and shit?
Right.
But you trying to teach them to not touch their own dick that they got all the time.
Nigga, they gotta pay these lawsuits somehow.
That's true. Cause since y'all niggas want to snitch, since y'all can't keep y'all fucking mouth shut, Go Moody's Twizzlers. Damn. They was making y'all fucking work for your own lawsuit money. That's what we do out here. Nigga, if I get shot by the cops, you gotta pay my family.
That shit is crazy. These niggas will touch you, then put you on the block.
Yeah. Yo, that's fucking right there. That was your life. You got pissed on, and it had to make me and you. That's you.
I'm gonna play some more of this video.
Oh yeah, and I am on her side.
Now I'm gonna play some more of this video because I think she goes on to like read some of these letters.
Okay. This one right here says the truth. I don't know how true this is, but let's read it. Okay, so my behavior in this class is mediocre because I act up sometimes, yell and cuss, but other times I be acting good and on task doing my work, talking quietly, focus on the project. But anyways, I had seen blank take the Hello Kitty and sell it on eBay and seen blank take candy, but blank and blank pissed me off so bad. They annoying, and blank steal gummy bears, and blank makes me mad, and blank I'm not even going to say that last part. Wow.
It's always funny when like a teacher goes online to make fun of how their students read. It's like, damn, if only somebody was there to help them.
Yeah, like clearly somebody is failing these fucking idiots. I think it's like they need to cut these kids some slack. Like, this is how kids talk.
No, but not even just that. It's just like if a doctor was doing like a doctor was just like, man, why these niggas keep coming in here dying? Somebody need to do something about this shit.
Yeah, like you go to the dentist and like you got a lot of cavities. Nasty ass nigga. You want to fill them? No, nigga, you nasty. That shit, I don't want to touch that shit. That shit nasty as fuck.
Since we talk about filing police reports, this situation right here, I'm torn on how I feel about the situation. It is funny. It is funny though. It is funny, and honestly, I think I might be on the company side on this. Yeah. So it was a black police officer in Georgia. He's calling out a Chick-fil-A for racial bias after they offered free meals to 3 white officers, but they forced him to pay for his food.
Because it seemed like it was a racial issue to me.
Clover Police Sergeant Tracy Reed had that experience at a Chick-fil-A restaurant in Augusta, Georgia, while on a work trip a few weeks ago. He and 3 other CPD officers, all of them white, went into the restaurant for breakfast.
We all came into the restaurant together. We rode together, came in the restaurant together, all had the same uniform on, stood in line together. There was never a time that we were not together while standing in line.
They say all 3 white officers were offered a complimentary meal, which they say is often offered to law enforcement at the popular restaurant chain. But when Sergeant Reed got to the register, he had to pay.
He said he had to pay for his meal, and it infuriated me. And I told him, I said, "You want me to go say something?" And he was like, "No, I don't want you to cause a scene." But I could tell by the way he looked that he just looked down at his plate and he looked really embarrassed and humiliated, which really made me mad.
Eventually, Reed.
Yo, you know how hard they gotta be tough. That's a tough feeling where it's like you done got your Chick-fil-A and now it's like you can't even enjoy it.
Yeah.
But I'm not to say that this is right, but it's like I
kind of understand it.
Chick-fil-A, these niggas didn't honor Malcolm X. Yeah, you think they give a fuck about you?
Yeah, like Chick-fil-A.
Honestly, I respect Chick-fil-A having like the. I low key respect that employee for having the confidence to do that to give the officers their food for free in front of him and then deny him. No, like to his face.
Yeah, y'all want reparations, go to Popeyes. We don't do that shit here.
I respect because it's like, nigga, this is a company built on racism and homophobia. Yeah. They all they doing is upholding tradition.
Nigga, that shit is crazy as fuck to just look a cop dead in the eye and be like, you black ass is not getting nothing for free. Damn, who the fuck was this guy? Was he wearing a fucking pointy hood when he was working, bro? Who the fuck is this guy that I've never seen a rude Chick-fil-A employee? Actually, that's a lot. You go to right Chick-fil-A, it's gonna be a girl chewing gum, talking shit. But like, that's like a 1 out of 99.
Yeah, that shit is it's crazy. It's funny. The cops probably treat him different too. They probably don't even give the black cop a gun. They just give him a roll of quarters. They call it white cops.
No, that shit is crazy as fuck. Like, I gotta see the worker. I gotta see what this kid look like.
Right?
It'd be fun. What if it's a nigga that did this? That makes it more hilarious.
They had that much confidence.
Because that's some shit I would do. I'm like, just so you know, yo, you with them, but you still a nigga. You gonna pay for this meal.
Let's see.
And that's letter.
Oh, you gonna keep
No.
No, go ahead.
To Chick-fil-A corporate demanding the chain retrain employees at the Augusta location and strengthen corporate-wide policies on compliance with civil rights laws. But Reed and the other officers were not satisfied with the response from the Augusta store manager, which included 2 cards for free meals.
They said that it was perceived that we were embarrassed or that it was a racial incident, which I didn't like because I know it wasn't perceived. It actually happened.
He's not the only one to perceive it. We all perceived it that way, and it's not even perception. It's what happened. And
it is funny that they're like, we train our employees on civil rights because this ain't civil rights ain't Chick-fil-A. This wasn't the dream. Black cops will get free chicken sandwiches. But yeah, honestly, like, all right. I love it when black cops get a reminder that they are also black. I mean, that's just how I feel. It's like, you still a nigga at the end of the day. All that bad shit don't mean nothing. Your haircut, you got a cop haircut. You hanging with some white cops, but you still are not white. And I always think it's funny when cops like white cops will stand up for like a black cop in some racial situation like this. I can't speak to these guys' character because I don't know them in person, but I know for a fact like there's many instances of where cops will be racist themselves, but they'll stand up for a black cop because they're like, at the end of the day, he's a but he's still a cop.
Yeah, it's the bad.
Yeah. Back to blue. You don't leave one of us out just because he's a dirty
Yeah.
Like cops just the mental like gymnastics that cops will do in situations like this always make me laugh.
I'm more so mad that this nigga is crying over free chicken.
Yo, he's like so first they denied me chicken and then he was like, let's go to the farmer's market and get some watermelon. And they got free watermelon. I ain't get free watermelon either. And then we all went and got tap dancing shoes. And you'll never believe what happened next. Free chicken. Oh no, Wonder was some chicken. You can't cry over chicken, nigga. You gotta let that shit go. You can't do that. That's crazy. He on there. I want chicken. That's he on the news. I want chicken and I want it now. I'm a member of the Georgia State Police and I deserve some fried chicken. Yeah, that's fucking crazy as shit, man. Like he really and you see the there was another thing that happened with a cop. I think it was this week. It was a cop in Florida. He fuck around, got pulled over because he was for a DUI.
Okay. Wait.
Like,
this was with the ICE situation.
Yeah, it was an ICE agent. So it was this ICE agent got pulled over. He was with his kids too. He probably just got to pull up the fucking thing. We can't watch the whole video. It's a long ass video.
Okay. No, it says he was arrested. Damn, he was arrested for drunk driving and reckless endangerment.
Yeah. Like he was like the whole time they were like trying to like, sir, can you please comply? And he was like, no, like I'm federal, like I'm law enforcement. Like, he kept trying to like law enforcement his way out of this shit. Yeah. But this nigga blew like twice the legal limit. Bro, they took him out the car. He couldn't even walk. So he's like stumbling. He's like, please just let me get back in the car with my kids. And they're like, no, you can't do that.
I mean, if I'm drunk and can't walk, that's why I would drive.
Yeah, it's like, what you want me to walk on? The fuck? You see me stumbling? Clearly, I can't do that. If I can't walk, how the fuck am I gonna call an Uber? My feet don't work. My fingers don't work either. But my forearms always work.
I bring my weapon with me if I'm.
Okay, but you don't have any weapons on you right now?
No, I don't.
Okay, so what I want to do, I want to talk away from the kids. So I'm going to ask you to step out of the car, and we're going to walk back to the back of your car, okay?
Are you fucking serious right now?
Yes, sir, I am.
You know what? Call my supervisor.
Wait, hold on, wait. Keep playing.
Do you want to do the exercises or no?
I'll do it. But you know what? What's homeboy doing down there? You know, guys, come on. Make sure we all sit because we're inside of the water. You don't want to get hit. You don't want you to get hit. That's why I'm trying to do the exercise. That way we can move on. Are you Haitian? That's nothing to do with my wrist, buddy. My question was, are you Haitian?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when
you clocked in mid-arrest.
But yeah, this nigga's getting detained by a black officer. This nigga is ready to deport him.
Yeah,
that shit is crazy, man. And but yo, you know, like watching a lot of these ICE videos, you see just how untrained and just like you could just tell this shit is illegal by how they gathering people up. Yeah, that shit is because
he asked the nigga, "Are you Haitian?" Now he did sound Haitian, but that don't mean shit.
Right.
He was wearing flip flops, but you can't just ask. You can't just ask somebody why his feet is ashy and are you Haitian?
He did have a cat on the stick.
Yeah. They gave him a machete instead of a gun, but that ain't none of your fucking business. Racist.
He did put a spell on him.
Yo, just because you watch a motherfucker behead a chicken does not mean you can ask him if he's Haitian. Why your fingernails so long? Nigga, that's none of your motherfucking business.
This nigga, he don't only cop with white jeans.
White jeans. Yo. White jeans.
Damn.
All right, we're good. That's it. Damn, we gonna piss off all the voodoo people. We gotta stop talking shit about Africans and Haitians.
I know we do, cause you know, looking at the cities where people listening in, I see like we have of course, like, you know, we have a good audience in Philly, New York, Jersey. That's where we at, but the numbers is definitely growing in Minnesota, right? And I wonder like if it's like the Minnesota community is just fucking with us, or is some Ethiopians waiting for us to pop up out there so they can fuck us up.
Yeah, well, I could. We can see them from a mile away. Like I said, like I'm not scared of that shit. Even when they had a fucking Nike mask on, I'm like, that Nike mask looks stretched the fuck out. So I know who that is under there.
Them niggas be fucking turtlenecks up. Why is your turtleneck hanging on your shoulders like a negligee?
These only niggas gotta cut turtlenecks. How the fuck you even buy it? You gotta cut it. These niggas make V turtlenecks, bro. Like what are you doing? Yeah, shout out to Ethiopians and the Somalians. Nigerians. Yeah. Like I think most Africans think they better than American niggas. But
no, somebody did ask us that. That was a question somebody asked. Somebody asked us. Somebody asked us. It was a listener. I believe he's from New Orleans, but now he's in Portland. Mm-hmm. I believe, and he's like he's a truck driver. You know, so I'm guessing he's listening throughout his, you know, driving
commute.
He's
his dicks up at truck stop.
he listened to the pod, putting on all the lot lizards. Hey baby, I got $20 for you. You want to come listen to this pod with me? But he said,
use a condom. If you're listening right now, use a fucking condom now.
He said, what did he say? He said he deals with that. Like, you know, he has a lot of the guys that drive with him. They have this like kind of like beef between, like, you know, it's just like a beef between the African drivers and the Black American drivers.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And like, it's this disconnect there.
Yeah, Nigerians. Well, here's the thing. I think Nigerian women do have. I think it's like proven that they are like the most educated demographic.
Stop.
Put them in the timeout corner.
Come on, man. You
come right here then.
You keep kicking me in my back.
Come over this way then.
Come on.
All right, he's trying to play now. It's all or nothing with this guy.
No. The problem is he don't bite you or her because he sees y'all as people.
Okay.
Like he sees me as just like a big dog.
Yeah, I think he thinks you're like his brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stop, man.
So
you was just looking your Johnson.
Yeah, and that's the problem because when he's in here, he see me do that too.
y'all be having a race.
So yeah, he don't respect me at all. All right, so I guess before we get out of here real quick, you know, took a few weeks off, but we back with a, you know, Tubi movie of the week. And this week, just to keep up with the theme of what we've been talking about in technology and everything, we watch AI Me. And this movie, I wanted to try something different. Always like to see, you know, don't get me wrong, I do appreciate the whole the drug dealers and the street elements and the drama of Tubi, but I like to see where these actors might take a thriller as far as the advancement in technology, doing it without like a Hollywood budget.
Yeah, I think it's like it's good that they have the different representations because, you know, in a lot of the films we see, it's like people are successful, or if they're not successful, they're like they have the regular education track. You know, they graduated high school, maybe they went to college, but there needs to be somebody telling the stories of high school dropouts. There needs to be telling stories of people that, you know, might have been fucking in high school for 5 years or some shit. You don't see that as much. You normally it's like, oh, this guy is either fucking got a family and a good job, or maybe it's a cop. Only went to high school if you're a cop. But like, no, it's cool to tell the stories of people of all different education levels. They've all got things that they're going through. But this time, this is a professional, like educated, like a tech person. I don't know words, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. So okay. So the full title for this movie on Tubi is just AI Me, but the full title is AI Me.
Oh, nigga. Her name in the movie is Amy. I just got that.
Oh.
We not that smart, are we? It's Amy.
Oh, that's why.
AI Me.
Okay. So I see what they were trying to do now.
Yeah,
I see what they were trying to do.
I kind of hate when they do that in movies because it's like, it's not like a play on words on a real person's name. Like, you just made her name that.
Yeah. But I see, but it's always funny when Tubi tries to get their Jordan Peele on.
Yeah, this is Jordan Peele ruined the movie industry for sure.
Yeah, it's kind of like how Lil Wayne or Jay-Z was so good at rapping without writing down lyrics, so everybody be like, oh, I don't need to write. It's like, nigga, it sounds like it.
That's exactly how it feels.
Yeah, so with this movie, AI Me, Fatal Deception, it's a thriller. You know, Amy, she creates an AI device, and it gives her knowledge, power, and everything she could want. But it comes at a price. You know, it starts to change who she is as a person. And as things, you know, kind of take a turn, she is dealing with, like, you know, a battle from within to, like, you know, break hold from the very machine that she created. And this movie, it was directed by Mo Jones and Bobby Jojo White. You know,
new names, I think.
Yeah, these are definitely new names. I'm not even sure where this movie took place at. I'm not sure what city they're in, but it was a diverse cast. You had some black people, white people. That's diverse for Tubi, having a few white people in there.
Yeah, white people that's not fiends.
Yeah, right. And this movie just came out. In September 2nd of this year.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
Yeah, so this was new. And
short runtime too.
Yeah. This movie is only an hour long. IMDb rating of 4. That sounds about right. I might give it a 3 or 4. It wasn't just because it wasn't the best story, but I did like where they tried to take it as far as the technology. I like how some scenes were shot. Like, for example, it was this one scene early in the movie around the 15-minute mark where she was having a conversation with herself in the mirror.
Yeah.
And I like that just because I like how her one side was talking but and the other side was listening. So it was cool to see. Like, I wonder how they pulled that off. You know, with it. Because they don't have the special effects of a Marvel movie or something like that.
Yeah, that's kind of like fucking damn, I can't think of a movie that they did that in, but that's good. That's good effects. It's like So we got Amy versus AI me. It's like Tip versus T.I. T.I. versus T.I.B. The movie.
Girl. Okay.
So right here, like Amy, she's having a conversation with her best friend.
Mercedes.
In this, she like in this scene right here, she was basically explaining to her friend Mercedes with the whole AI devices that she made.
Yeah, hold up.
And I actually do like that. I like how they described that. I like how they explained that.
She naked under that suit jacket, ain't she? She from Brooklyn.
It was.
I gotta look this up. She from Brooklyn.
It was a few scenes where I think she was like, just. I mean, we all naked under our clothes when you think about it.
I ain't never been naked under a suit jacket though, and I'm not a girl, so I couldn't be. But I'm just saying that stands out, and I will make sure that she is from Brooklyn in just a moment because that's some Brooklyn shit to do. And if I'm wrong, then maybe I owe you $20. How about that?
But I do wonder where they shot this. But overall, did you finish this movie?
Yeah, I watched it. I had a good time. I was, it was very. I was folding them clothes. It got me through it.
See, that's my problem. I keep watching good stuff before I get into these. So then I just be kind of checked out. I'll be watching movies and shows that make sense. But yeah, overall, man, this movie, it wasn't my favorite to be watched, but it was something to watch. It's only about an hour.
Yeah,
not even that really. It's about 55 minutes. So this movie, if you're looking for something to check out real quick, you know what I'm saying?
It's a good
AI me.
It's a good like in between. Like if you watching one of the smutty ones. And you about to watch another smutty one.
Yeah,
this is good for the recoil period. Like after you already busted a nut to the first movie, keep that one on just so you can stay awake. Because it's going to keep you awake. It's not going to put you to sleep. It's good. It's going to keep you awake. But by the time you recoil, you're ready to rebust.
Yeah. Nigga, you still young. Nigga, I need another day. I need a full day to go again.
Here's the thing that I could do. I could go again, but I'm not gonna finish again. I can get it from soft to gummy. I can get it malleable. I can get it to a point of usability.
That's when you gotta spit on their back. throwing it back to make them think you finished.
Nah, what you do is the second you go, and then you grab the rag and then you act like you wiped it up already. Man, I already wiped it up. You good? I'm serious, man. That shit works. Nigga, that shit's so stressful too. Like when you know like, she is never coming back over here. The gummy shit, like she know this shit is,
man.
This shit is straight gelatin. Ain't no blood in this shit at all, nigga.
Nah, that shit is
just
funny.
Sweat.
It is funny when you're fully aware. Like I know exactly why she stopped fucking with me.
Oh yeah, I've never been like confused in my life. I'm like, I know exactly what I did. Fucking nutted in 2 minutes. Like nigga, why the I wouldn't come back either if I was her. Fuck's wrong? Fuck. She a human being. She got rights. She allowed to not want no whack dick again. I'm not gonna make nobody get no whack dick twice.
Shit, but yeah, if y'all looking for something to check out, man, AI Me Fatal Deception. Before we get out of here, any other thing that I wanted? You know what I forgot to mention earlier?
What?
I think I forgot to mention this. The D'Angelo song Untitled.
Mm-hmm.
When you listen to that, it ends so fast. Like, you know, the one thing I love about his music, and kind of like what I love about like To Pimp a Butterfly, it sounds like they're just in the studio just jamming.
Yeah,
like they don't want the song to end.
Right.
And with the Untitled song, you know, he was one of the artists that still recorded like on tape. Like he wasn't recording digitally. So like the song stopped so abrupt because they just ran out of tape. They was in the studio just jamming, and it just like they just ran out.
Yo, that's what songwriting needs to be. Not all the time, but sometimes like you got like a sound and you just play with it and you just play all day and you write the song like as you're doing it.
And that's also the feeling that like it's the feeling of just like it's something that AI can't recreate.
Yeah, AI cannot recreate spontaneity or fucking improvisation.
Yeah, and also made me think about like as far as when it comes to music, you know how a lot of artists make shorter albums now. As far as like, you know, they try to keep things concise to like 10 songs or like around that 10 to 12 songs.
Yeah, actually,
around that.
I prefer that in this current day and age.
I think it's more so because of like how watered down the music has become. Like even with artists putting out short songs, like songs. When you go to a D'Angelo or a certain artist, they might have a song that's like shit. One of my favorite songs on Good Kid, Mad City, Sing About Me and Dying of Thirst. That song is like 12 minutes long.
Yeah,
but it's like, but you'll really vibe out to that as opposed because it's like, you know, you just in it. This music is taking you on a journey, as opposed to it's like after a minute and a half of let's go kill this nigga, it's like you kind of get the gist of it.
Yeah, and that music, like this music, also Good Kid, Mad City, like it carries on the tradition of music that's good to clean to.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you listen to Lil Durk, your house not clean, nigga. There's no fucking way your house clean listening to Lil Durk. You probably breaking in more shit and throwing more shit on the floor listening to it. That's why like this shit, the chest hair music, like that shit. You start lighting candles, like I got somebody coming over later. I'm gonna make sure this shit clean.
Yeah.
I got my girl coming through. We about to go out to dinner. Like, who the fuck listening to goddamn Lil Baby? Like, yo, I'm about to treat my girl right today. Niggas not listening to OT7 Kwani. Like, yo, I love my girl so much. I can't wait to marry my girl. No, you like I can't wait till I get some money so I gotta leave her dumb ass. That shit just motivates you the wrong way.
Yeah.
Niggas that listen to Kwani do not have candles. All y'all niggas got is fucking
these
your
niggas,
house smell like weed. Which is cool.
These niggas got Black Ice car air fresheners hanging in the house.
Yeah, the music you listen to can point me to your hygiene for sure.
Yeah,
bro. Young boy fans washing up with dish soap. Then they's got Dawn dish soap in the bathroom, in the shower.
Niggas like, if it work on ducks, it would work on me. Like, yo, drinking.
You see all these bubbles, nigga? If you listen to City Girls, you need to keep a notebook where you regularly record your pH balance. You need to keep track of that shit.
But I just wanted to mention
you gotta clean that music.
I just wanted to mention that before we go out of there, man. Yeah, and you definitely gonna have me put together a chest hair playlist.
Yeah, you need a chest hair playlist. You need some shit like old shit, and then there's a new shit. Bridge the gaps. You got D'Angelo, you got Destiny's Child. Like this shit that's gonna get your apartment clean. That's gonna get you in a mood to like actually be nice to people.
Mm-hmm.
But like if I'm listening to fucking Pooh Shiesty and go outside, I'm like, yo, why this nigga looking at me? Right. He not even looking at me, but that's just the energy. I'm like, oh, these niggas trying to get me. That's just the energy you outside with. Damn, Pooh Shiesty is free now though.
Yeah, he is.
Actually, you know what? You heard like the lore or like basically the fucking situation with like all of Gucci Mane's artists.
Mm-hmm.
Like how they all in fucked up situations.
Yeah,
I actually do hope that shit works out for him.
No,
like,
seriously.
He fucking.
Because I hope it do. I hope it does too. Because when it comes to the Gucci artists, right? People always say like it's a curse, but it's like you can only do so much for somebody.
Yeah, he also might be. He might also have it. He might have it in his mind. I don't know this guy. He could be evil. He could be like, I'm gonna try to get people that's gonna, be easy to manipulate. But also, it could be like these are artists that come from fucked up situations, and I'm gonna give them a way out.
I think he genuinely is trying to help them. But when it comes to I think with our people, we tend to think that just because we're successful, we have to show how real we are by still going to those same places, that same environment.
Yeah, and I think that's backwards. Like,
yeah.
The reason I listen to Pooh Shiesty is because I'm so glad you're not doing this no more. Like you was doing what?
Yeah.
Get in the studio, please. Stop that shit. Do not shoot these houses up the way that you were before. That's not okay.
And
I don't give a fuck if a baby outside. What?
And that's always been my thing with certain artists, where it's like when it comes to like canceling an artist, where it's like no, it's like no, we shouldn't try to cancel these artists or get them get their tours shut down or make them lose endorsement money. It's like we need to be happy they in the studios and not on the streets flooding their communities with poison.
Real shit, bro. You ever listen? This is like. Rappers kind of share lyrics a lot nowadays. So I'll hear somebody say, like, if I go broke, it's back to robbing.
Yeah.
If I hear that from somebody in my city, I'm like, when you doing the show? I'm pulling up. You got t-shirts, you got merch. Let's keep this.
Right.
Let's keep the gravy train rolling.
Yeah.
So you don't end up robbing my mom.
Exactly. I mean,
so you don't push my mom down a flight of stairs after work, nigga.
Because that was always one of the first lyrics I remember growing up too. If my heat stopped working, then my heat started working.
Yeah, let's make sure your heat keep working.
It's like, all right, I got you. I'm a make sure when I go to sleep, I'm gonna still stream your music. I'm gonna just put the volume all the way down, just so that money keep coming in for you. Because we don't need you back out here with us.
No. You need to be. It's certain people where it's like, I don't want you going to jail. I think jails are fucked up, but I don't want you nowhere fucking near me, nigga. Go to California, get a mansion. Go be successful, far away from me.
Yeah. Go be all you could be so I could feel safe.
Let's get you in therapy. Let's get you a nice pool in your backyard. So when you feeling heated, you can go cool off instead of shooting somebody.
Yeah. As always, we definitely appreciate y'all tuning in with us each and every week. Just keep engaging with us. Send whatever questions you have, topics, whatever, with any resources. Celebrate. What is that? This is be coming out on the holiday of what is it? Diwali. Yeah. So yeah.
Shout out to Shout out to all my Indians.
Shout out to all the Indians and Hindus out there. What other shit we got coming up? We got
Halloween, but I guess we'll record by then.
Have you been watching any Halloween movies?
Actually, I did, yo, and I noticed something pretty interesting. I was watching Night of the Living Dead.
Okay.
The 1990 version.
Oh, I've been in here watching like Freeform. I've been watching like Hocus Pocus. I'm a nut.
You don't like scary movies?
No. I fuck with scary movies.
Oh, okay. That's cool. That nigga be fucking whimsical. Yeah. I'm not gonna stop you.
Yeah, I fuck with scary
light skin with fucking brown eyes, nigga. Go be a little soft.
Yeah. I just saw Weapons. I fuck with scary movies.
Yeah. Don't try to be tough now. Focus. But I was watching Night of the Living Dead.
I'm in here watching Twitches.
Yeah. And don't let nobody try to take your joy away. Ever.
But yeah, Night of the
Living Dead. Sorry, I was getting emotional. I just love my friend so much. I was watching Night of the Living Dead, and so 1990 version. I'm gonna spoil this. You should have watched the fucking movie already. 1990 version. Similar characters, different names as than the 1968 version. A bunch of people. There's one black guy. They're all fighting to keep zombies away. A bunch of them die, and at the end of the movie, in the 1968 version, the black guy survives. Oh. The only one that survives. And then at the end of the movie, people knock on the door. Like there's like patrolmen going around killing the zombies. Yeah. They knock on the door. The black dude comes out and they shoot him thinking he's a zombie and just throw him in a fucking pile and burn him.
Damn.
That's the ending of the 1968 movie. Black guy goes through all this shit, survives, gets killed.
Damn.
Now the 1990 version, different ending. Black guy does die, but he turns into a zombie, fighting valiantly or whatever the fuck. And he was arguing with a white guy the whole movie. So the white guy survives, and one of the other survivors that escaped came back to patrol. Yeah. She shoots the white guy that was alive, because he was like a dick. Yeah. So he was alive, but she shot him. It was like, that guy was a zombie. So I was like looking at that. I was like, yo, that's like that's some shit that if it happened now, they would call that shit woke.
Yeah.
Because it's like, so y'all killed the black guy, and so y'all killed the white guy instead. Why is it okay to kill white people? So
I get what you're saying.
Like that's just how brain dead all this like fucking woke shit is, because it's this is just how art works. This is just how fucking the progression of time works. Like it's pretty fucked up to like just kill a black dude for no reason in a movie sometimes. And then they decided, well, let's just make the ending a little different. He'll still die, but it won't be like,
Or it's just people already know the story. Let's not do the same thing with different people. Let's switch it up a little bit. That doesn't mean it's going woke. It's just giving people a different.
Yeah, like let's try some other shit. Like
it's giving people a different taste of something we already did.
Yeah, there could be a million reasons why they did it the way they did it. But if you watch fucking like Lady Ghostbusters now, you're like, fucking they just wanted to replace men or some shit, or fucking Black Little Mermaid. So I just noticed that shit because I watch older movies sometimes, and I'll notice like, oh, they're trying to be progressive, or they're trying to, make a message, or this is just a reflection of the way times changed, with remakes or, sequels. Like sometimes as things go along, times change. There's different ideas in the writers' rooms, or, there's different ideas in the executives' pitch meetings and all this shit. So it just turns out to be a different piece of art for a multitude of reasons. So, yeah.
No,
they just play like all that like fucking all the woke shit and all, like it's just so annoying. They playing y'all for real. Like if you believe that they're actually trying to fucking replace white people with Mexicans and Jews through movies, you are a different kind of gullible.
Yeah, and I am gonna try to find some Halloween shit on Tubi.
You want me to give you a list real quick? I got some shit on my list.
What Tubi Halloween stuff?
Yeah.
No. I mean Tubi. Bro, a lot of people shit on Tubi, but it does have like one of the most, if not the most extensive like movie collection.
Yeah. Did I already give you my secret? I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to like talk about it on here because they might patch it.
Yeah. We don't gotta reveal it yet. But like even this, have you seen? Oh shit, we should do this.
Winnie the Pooh blood. Oh yeah, I was just talking about this.
They got the scary Winnie the Pooh on Tubi.
We might gotta do that next. You know what? That's what we'll do for the Halloween episode. We'll do a little something different.
Yeah,
Winnie the black people, but whatever.
Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. It's been a good one, man, and we definitely gonna catch y'all back next week. So Yeah, like I said, send in those questions, any resources you have for us. You know, the Discord, we're going to get the Discord underway. It's just always the Discord and the Patreon. I guess we both have the same like kind of mindset where it's like we're not doing this as a money grab. We just want to make sure that everything is in place because we want to give y'all the best product.
Yeah,
you know, moving forward. Like I never will want people to feel like I'm just doing something just for like a financial gain. I actually like genuinely do want to connect with y'all and want to give y'all something
like
good.
The only reason this is even a podcast is just because that's what you call shit, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But really, this is just fucking goofing off. Yeah. And we're trying to. This is a podcast, you know, try to make it sound serious, but we're literally just fucking losers. We're just fucking dicking around.
Yeah.
No, you're not a loser. You're a good man.
But yeah, man, I guess we out of here, and we'll be back with y'all next week. So it's been a good one. I'm Anthony Moore.
I'm Asante Morris.
And we out of here.